Talk more about the latest numbers of coronavirus in Kern County is Dr. Himal Kothari, the Chief Medical Officer for Dignity Health, Central California Division. Dr. Kothari, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. My pleasure.
So let's talk about what's coming this weekend. This is the first weekend where many counties in California have received the green light to reopen more businesses such as dine-in restaurants. This all comes as we gear up for Memorial Day weekend, and a lot of people have already started to travel. We've seen people travel across certain areas. We just heard from 17's Taylor Schaub earlier this morning showing us that many people from Kern County have made their way to places like Pismo Beach. Is this concerning to you?
Well, it's definitely somewhat concerning. I'm not overly concerned, however, but I do anticipate a little uptick in the number of cases next week in our county and also San Luis Obispo County. I think we'll see a lot of people are out there, but they're not going to be social distancing. So we anticipate a little uptick in the number of cases for sure.
When we talk about, we're gearing up for summer, a lot of people typically travel during this time of year, going all over the country, but even across the state. Do you think that, and at the same time we're starting to reopen, do you think that it is essential for us to all practice social distancing, and if we fail to do so, are you concerned that we could be back where we were just a couple months ago?
Yeah, we've all talked about that quite a bit, and a lot of the specialists have talked about it as well. I think obviously maintaining social distancing is key, but this weekend is actually going to be a very good test for us. I anticipate a lot of people not wanting to social distance. They haven't seen their friends in months, other family members haven't seen, so they'll go hug each other, and I think you'll see some of this spread. So next week will really be a good telltale sign for us.
Do you think that we're just hoping that people become be responsible and practice social distancing? I mean, does it at the end rely, do we rely on other people following the guidelines in order to move ahead?
I think we all have to follow the guidelines. And I think, one of the things that I think is still in our favor is these triple-digit numbers. I think by next week, this virus is not going to be alive or going to be inactive and not going to come back and be active till the fall of this year. We all know that there's going to be a resurgence of this. But I think this weekend, the temperature is still a little low. The virus is still active. We'll see what happens next week.
We've been talking about the resurgence for several days, several weeks now. But as you start to continue to look forward to that and look to see what may happen in the fall, what do you think Kern County is going to look like at this point with what you know?
I think it's going to be a lot of people wearing masks out in the community. I think restaurant workers will have masks and gloves on. I think the chef that's preparing your meals will have masks on. And I think you'll see the tables a little further apart than you have in the past.
Do you think that we've seen the worst, though, at least here in Kern County?
I believe so. It's going to be interesting to see, how much this virus does mutate in the fall, because it will. But I think one of the things we have, we've got this remdesivir drug that's looking pretty promising, but I still think our magic bullet is this convalescent plasma.
Okay.
We've got to keep getting this plasma out, getting it donated to our local Houchin blood bank.
Okay, that's a good a reminder, too, for those who have recovered to donate if they can. Dr. Kothari, thanks so much for joining us. I do appreciate it and enjoy your weekend.
All right, thank you. You as well. Thank you, Alex.
All right, we're back.